Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 7th episode of Kubikiri Cycle. Now, we have 2 episodes left, and from the end of the previous episode, Ichan believes he has this whole thing sorted out, figured out, but he just needs the proof. And then there's B sitting here. I honestly have no clue. I have no idea. Like, I've had my guess with Ilya, and based off what we had in the previous episode, it even leads me further to suspect her more. But I feel like that's like the obvious choice or the obvious answer. So that's why, like in the back of my head, I feel like that's not going to be it. So I'm just gonna stick with it right now. I just have no clue. You guys are telling me in the comments that I should be able to figure it out by now. I'm just like, I can't. I just can't. I don't know. So I mean, we're just gonna ride out these final 2 episodes. Or at least I am. So yeah, we're gonna get into this 7th episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into this in 3, 2, 1, play. So yeah, we learned Ilya is a murderer pretty much in the previous episode. That's why she doesn't want the police getting involved. And also what Yayoi said about Ilya with Ray and all that, how that didn't add up. The Chiga siblings. Apathy so strong that nothing else matters. The ability to say fine to absolutely anything at all, that is the opposite of hope. See, this is the kind of thing I like about this series. Like, even if I don't necessarily get it all, it's just so fascinating how, like, especially Ichan, our main character, him being a narrator, talks like this, like how he talks. Now, I wonder what Ichan, or what his theory is, or who he thinks has done this, or what's behind it all. Is this like an alternate opening? I kind of like it. Are we just getting no opening? I think this is like an alternate opening, yeah. Here's Maki, Shinya. Yeah, Yoe, who was like freaking out in the previous episode, fearing for her own life. Like, like the geniuses, especially with, we've saw Akane and Konami. So it's like Ray and Ilya, that duo in particular are like the most fishy to me. But I just feel like they're making that, they're making the viewer think that okay, they are the ones behind it. But like, who else could it really be? Like, what wing Raven? And Tomo was like on the same page with Ichan too about figuring this out. And where's Aikawa? When's Aikawa gonna show up? It's gonna be like a last episode kind of thing, or what? Hmm. Personal. Oh my god. Damn! She just she just threw her to the ground. And this is just coming off of the previous episode with this isn't some mystery novel. Yes, it is. I feel like she's definitely not the one who did it. Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, look how the other two have ended up in locked rooms. Like, now Ichan's saying that like they haven't figured out a single thing. I mean, does that go off of him, when he's saying he just needs the proof? So technically, he's Tobo. What are you doing? Oh, what is happening? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Or has he actually not figured it out? Because I'm thinking it's because he just needs the proof that he can say he technically didn't figure a single thing out. Like he's not lying. Okay, so this is the part of their plan. She really the killer? This scent checked out. So it has to be someone at the table. Yoi's room. Whoa! Wait. Is that Akane? Dude, that is Akane! What the hell? No way! Wait, how is Akane still alive? What the hell is happening? Hold up. That looks exactly like Akane. But how? What the Dude, I'm tripping right now. And it being in all black and white too is just Or is it Akane? Could it be the Aikawa person? Ooh. Oh my god. Holy sh... I'm starting to think everything she was saying in the previous episode is a lie. Like, seriously. About them, like, sharing the personalities. Although I would believe that. Like, just a little nonsense. Oh, shit. She just gets shot? Yeah. That is Akane, man. There is no way that's not. But then Really? He foresaw this? Get away from Tomo. Keep her out of it. Dude, this is insane. I'm still wondering how the hell it is Akane. Like her body obviously was a fake. Oh, Tomo. No. No. I mean, I like and I don't like that you came here because I don't want something to happen to you. Yeah, and she did it. Yeah, she did it by herself. And look at her. She looks like she's about to like pass out. Wow. 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 Jeez. Ah, Tomo. Tomo. Dude, if something happens to her, I'm going to freak. Ah. Ah. What the f- It is Akane. What in God's name? Wow. Was that like some kind of moan? So she's the killer? Look at his legs, yo. Four broken ribs, the arm. Oh, Turco gave her a good beating. The bullet didn't hit her. What? Wow. Bulletproof made uniforms. I wish we would have knew all this before, yo. Like all this is coming out now, but like no, she's always with Ilya usually. But if Akane like frame like or if that whole thing was framed, like what about the beheading or what about the head? That's what I'm like whose head could have the only head is Konami's head. Like that's the nobody else was where else would you get a head here on this island? Where else? Cuz they didn't that's the only so if she took Konami's head and oh that can't Akane really went and did all that? Cuz if that explains the second beheading or the Akane, I want to hear Ichan break it down. And her accomplice was Shinya, which Shinya did go bury the body and all that. Make this at least half an hour? Is that like when Aikawa's showing up? Dude, I want to hear this because knowing she would be alone, and that's what I was saying. Like like at this point, you would not want to be alone in a locked room, a barricaded room, or anything like that. God, they have Shinya like chained up like that too, yo. Just one big old. It was a body swap, yo. Dude, Akane is insane. That is crazy. Nami. We buried Konami. Shinya just showed up with a sleeping bag. Ah, see, I didn't notice these little things, yo. I wish I would have. A reason to keep the body clean. Literally just a body swap. Akane and Shinya killed Konami. And Shinya was her assistant, so that is fucked. That is probably true, yeah. Yeah. Akane took advantage of that. Which I forget what point it was. I forget what episode, but Shinya did something that was like okay as her assistant. Like what was that? I forget exactly what happened, but there was something with Shinya. Really? Oh, crazy. 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 Hid the body behind the The door. Yeah, I mean the just the way they disguised it, the way they made it, it was perfect. So that was smart of them to go for the computers. She was going to kill everybody. Every last one, dude. Akane, oh my god. Huh. Now we knew like Akane and Konami kind of had that like beef, but I wonder if that this whole thing goes back to when they met 6 months ago. Like where I'm still wondering about that too. She was the first one they suspected. The first, isn't that insane? Like the first person we locked away because that was like our first suspect. That ended up being the killer, which was which was like perfect for her. How did she get out? Uh, so how did she get out? He's saying that he didn't help her out at all to get out. So yeah. So who or how did she get out? Or what the? This is crazy. This is insane. It really does seem impossible. But it was too high. It's too high still. A metaphorical chair. The what? How would that even work though? She used her body to get out. What? I still can't believe this, yo. Level area to where it was flat to where she could stand on it. Freaking, that's nasty, but like, damn. She really thought this whole thing out like this. Oh. Ugh. That still seems pretty crazy to do, but that is just like there's a 1% chance you could probably pull something like that off, and she pulled it off. Like it's yeah, it's very horrible. It's it's crazy. It's definitely horrible. But for what reason and why? Like, why would Shinya want to? What does he have to? Like, why? The reasoning. I. So the only thing we really know with Konami and Akane, they had like they didn't really. They said they didn't have like a hate for each other, but there was definitely something there. Also, with them meeting together 6 months ago. I want to know Shinya like his motive, like why he even got involved or even worked together with Akane on this, or what his whole thing was. And there she is. I can't believe she's like. She's actually like showing up here too. Like, yo, there is no way. There is no freaking way. Like, I just wanted to. She is insane, but insanely smart too, because of the way she planned this all out. But I mean, Shinya as well. Like, I mean, without Shinya, she can't get this done. You know, like. So obviously she had to have an accomplice, which I forget which episode it was. It was like I think it was episode 2 when Konami was killed first. It was something that he did. I forget exactly what it was. It might have been something with the phone or with him being on the phone, where I was like, okay, he seems kind of fishy, but it's her assistant. But then it went back. Something happened after that to where I was like, oh, Shinya can't really. I need to go back and see where I said something about Shinya possibly being involved with this. But then I turned back on what I said with that. I really need to go back on that. But damn, dude, killing her, burying her body, and then like reusing her body to set up like a second murder. Like Akane, man, that is genius. That they're geniuses. So it's like just how they did it all, man. How she did it all was not was definitely not expecting that. Isn't it crazy that the first person that we had suspected, locked away was the actual person who did it? Like that is just and it's crazy just how quickly this could have been solved. Like say if the police got involved or just like one thing could have just put this whole thing to an end. Like this could have been done like episodes ago, But like after they pretty much they didn't have anything else to go on with Akane doing this, they just spent a whole amount of time trying to actually figure out who did this whole thing, right? And investigating when really like the whole time like that was something I was not thinking about whatsoever. I was not thinking about that at all. Just wow. Freaking body swap, man. That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Damn. Really, really freaking good stuff, yo. Like, I mean, it's if you can't even like if you just didn't expect something like this, like me, then like that's just props to the writing, yo. That's just props to the show, and then for them even like apparently it was there, right? That you could figure it out, but it was just so hard to figure it out. It's that goes all the props of the show to to the writing to you know the creator. Like that is this mind blowing kind of stuff, yo. Really, like wow, terrific episode. We found out the killer. We know who it is, Akane. Wow. And we still have yet to see this Aikawa person. Aikawa's going to show up in the final episode. Like, what even is going to be her importance in the end? Like, did she really have any importance at all? Because, I mean, they figured it out already. So it's like, damn, okay. um, so, yeah, let me know what you all thought of this episode. If you guys have been following along this with me, maybe I know there are some of you out there who have already watched this, already know, right? But for those of you who have been watching with me, and this is you finding out for the first time, what was kind of your reaction? Like, were you the same as me? Like, no way. Like, this is insane. Like, horrible. Like, what? Because that was me. But really, really great stuff. 100%. Wow. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So, yeah, let me know what you all thought of this episode. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.